Hey, what up everybody, Cody coming at you with a little bit more gameplay video. Today we have a my Blackwargreymon versus a Wargreymon X for the BT11 format. If you guys all enjoy, start with an Agu, go into Agu X and play a cool boy. And he starts with a Korra, flips, drops the 2k Agu increase, the promo Agu I guess, and he hard drops an Agu X. Grabs Omni and X Antibody. This deck is a lot better than I gave it credit for. I'm just going to Greymon in the back. He does swing, hits 7k, takes the body off the board. Promote the Greymon. So I don't know if I'm playing a mirror match. I mean, maybe he just doesn't have as much practice and thinks Blitz is still good. Looks like we go into the X, go into the metal. Nothing to pop, but we can slot the X antibody underneath. And then we can go into... Alright, there's metal X. Get the protection from the D Digivolve. That would be important if it was in fact a mirror match. Looks like we swing and go into Blackwargreymon X. It's a big check. It's a cool boy. That is unfortunate. Whiffs. And we trash one security. Looks like our opponent's taking a little bit of time to think. That's okay. Some of these matches were recorded in Mario's gaming world. Some of them were recorded in a Gaia Force Gaming locals. Both were like mat events, all BT11 proxy tournaments prepping for Nats. It looks like he's building the stack in the back a little bit. Has the red memory boost. Alright, looks like we're going for another swing. That's the X antibody, goes down to 0. I imagine probably just going to a Greymon in the back. Yep. Go for the DP bump because I believe I'm thinking that I am still in this game. I'll be able to swing over whatever comes out. Here he's going, goes into an Alterius, goes into another Alterius. I have to check quick exactly what sources he has. Here's the X. Oh, sorry, one of my cats is mean to my other cat. So he's digging for his pieces with 4 security left. He should be at 1, 2, now he's at 3 checks. So if you go, or security attack +3, so you can clear all the security. And we know he has Blitz Omni. Alright. So he goes into the Wargreymon X. It's a cool boy. Hits the X antibody, and now he will gain 3 memory back, or 2, yeah, 3 memory. With that, you can swing, or you can pop the Blackwargreymon, go into Omni, and Omni X. Oh, it must have been only 3 checks, so he didn't have the security attack +1 Greymon back there. So we scoop it up as soon as we realize what's happening. So now we have to change our playstyle a little bit. Wargreymon it's like Green Grandis, very OTK orientated deck. 1 chip damage is ideal from what I gathered. I did play against like 3 Wargreymon X's in Mario's event, and I have to say it's better than I gave it credit for. Looks like my opponent might have bricked a little bit. Hard drops a Metal Greymon. That's the EX1 Metal Greymon. So we'll go into the Agu. Probably grab Blackwar. Greymon back there. Greymon in the front. Leave him at 1. Well, I was kind of expecting him to go into the Metal Greymon from BT8. Or, not BT8, BT11. And just pop my guy. But he could not. Just looking for a little cycle. Goes into a Mega. So then I will go into Greymon, and then I'll go into BT8. Digivolve. I still can't delete the Digimon. Getting a little bit more board presence. Altarius for a cycle. Now this deck does have blocker, which is nice. I think the best thing I should do here is just choke on 1. So if I have the Metal Grey X, oh, looks like we're going for a Cool Boy. Facilitate the plays a little bit, grab an Agu X and an X antibody. And he Cool Boys of his own. And he sets me to the 3. Oh, that's 4. He goes into the Wargreymon X. Now we have to answer. Go Cool Boy. Go Metal Grey. Actually gain 1. Blackwar. Rip the Wargreymon X. I don't think there's a lot he can do in this game to come back. Yeah, he scoops it up. So we move on to game 3. The playstyle and like how linear the Wargreymon X deck is, I definitely have to work a little bit to figure out a more consistent game plan against the deck. I was testing a couple specific cards for this week and trying to make sure I put them in as many different like unique scenarios as possible, so I try to get a diversity of matches, and I try to get at least 10-15 matches in a week, so then I can thoroughly test each card. And when you're picking and choosing your cards, like your tech slots and stuff, I think you should put in the work. I think you can't just go with your gut sometimes. So in this particular build, I am only playing 1 Hades Force, and I believe 2 Hades Force might help a little bit in this matchup. But yeah, only having 1 Hades Force against like something like Grandis and Wargreymon X is tough. So Looks like we're falling behind a little bit. I don't like going into so many tamers and like memory boosts without putting a body on board, especially in such an aggro deck. Blackwargreymon isn't as aggressive as it used to be. Looks like we promote the Aku. Go into a Greymon for 1. Pop the memory boost, go to 4. Here's a cool boy with a whiff. Another cool boy. Double hit. Never punished. Tap both. Go to 2. Now we should have a pretty decent ultimate considering we passed one up in an earlier search. Here's the Altarius. Slot the X antibody underneath. I'm just trying to figure out what to do for pass turn. He's going to go to 3 regardless because of the tie. Potentially 5 with the memory boost. So he can climb his stack quite fast if he has the plus 2k Greymon that can Digivolve for 1. And a Grey X. So trying to be as cautious as possible. But yeah, let me know how you guys are liking these gameplay videos. I did one with very little commentary, just a little bit of background music. I'm going to commentate this one, see how this one performs with YouTube. Yeah, if you want to like and comment, give me a little feedback so I can grow the channel in a direction that my viewers would enjoy. I'd greatly appreciate it. So we do go into the Blackwargreymon X. No, I do think that that was a misplay. Giving him that much memory when he already has a memory boost is tough, and then seeing the cool boy gives him just that 1 extra memory. So if he doesn't have everything he needs this turn, probably can get me next game, and I don't have anything in the, or next turn, and everything in, I don't have anything in the back. It's looking a little tough. Oh, we just hard drops another red boost. Oh, I apologize, he didn't. There's a weird glare on his screen. So he's got the metal, goes into the X, taps the cool boys. Looking, counting security. He should be at 3 checks right now. Here we see the swing, draw from the egg, goes into Wargrey, puts me at 1. Swinging for 4 checks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it wasn't 5. Whoops. So he gains 4 back, puts him back at 3, goes into Omni and X, and gets for game. So yeah, it is a real deck. If you're playing Blackwargreymon, I suggest you have a game plan against the Wargreymon X. Thanks for watching. Again, if you want to like, comment, or subscribe, greatly appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one, prepping for nets. Bees, guys. Thanks.